Welcome to Conrad Stevenson's Paranormal P.I. When I first heard about this game, I kind of overlooked it because I thought it was just yet another entry into the ever-growing line of Phasmoclonia games. And here's the thing, though. It's not. This is more or less a ghost hunting simulator. Basically, it's the best thing out there right now that emulates a true-to-life ghost hunting experience. This is a single-player, story-driven game versus, just like, hey, pick a map, pick an area that you want to go there and do the thing. Okay, now do it 50,000 more times. That's not what this is. Over here, we've got the map, and all of these places, and then some, are what we're going to be able to investigate. Right now, you can only do this house, and then I think mission 2 is this house?
The homeowners reached out to me a few days ago, seeming to be rather desperate for help. This family is convinced their house is haunted. They moved into the house about a year ago, and within the first few months, the wife heard odd sounds like footsteps coming from the upstairs as she was on the main floor. Her husband told her she was hearing things until he heard them himself. They have 3 children, and the 2 youngest informed Mom earlier last week they have seen a young child playfully skipping through the upstairs hallway. Mom expressed her children feel they have a new playmate, but she does not share the same feeling. This is unsettling for the parents who want to get to the bottom of this. I'm sure I'll be able to find enough evidence to support their claims and put their minds at ease.
Yeah, that is unsettling. Okay, so here we are in the first mission. This is the very first mission of the game. And we come to this house where, he just told you that they're hearing footsteps and the little girl is playing with an imaginary friend and stuff. Let's go in.
This is usually more fun with the lights off.
Yes it is. Fun, I don't know if that's the word, but there we go. Okay, now for anybody that is wondering, the reason why ghost hunters turn the lights off, it's not for ambiance, it's not because it's fun or adds to anything. The reason why they turn the lights off is because of the equipment. They use things like thermal imaging or like the full spectrum cameras and stuff like that. A lot of the equipment is required to use low light, and so you gotta have the lights off for that. That's why they do that. Okay, so we've got a journal, and I forget which key that is to bring that up. Hold on, give me a second. Oh, tab. It's the tab button. All right. So we bring up the tab button, and then over here on the right-hand side, you've got temperature, EMF, audio, blah, blah, blah. And then the notes are nice because they kind of tell you where the ghost is. So again, it's not like Phasmophobia where you have to literally search around for the ghost room. You've got notes from the homeowners who say, hey, look, we've seen a lot of activity in the kitchen or in the bedroom or something like that. Over here, you've got the different types of ghosts. Residual, you can do a read up on these, but they're really lengthy. So here we are upstairs. Now, what you do is you've got, if I bring up this, you see in the top left and right, 1 through 5 is your equipment. So 1 is my flashlight, 2 is camera, and so on, and then on the other side is my my controls. I'm gonna bring up my my EMF meter, because the EMF meter will detect spikes in electromagnetic energy, and that is coming from this power outlet right there, which this does work like this in real life. So I wanted to point this out though real quick. If you are an investigator and you use an EMF meter like this, if you have your cell phones turned on, when you send and receive a text message, that can trigger all the lights on this EMF meter. You'll reach a 5 on the EMF meter. It interferes with it. So be on the lookout for that, because I found that out when I was doing my investigations. And I don't really ever hear anybody talking about it. So I guess if you wanted to freak people out and be like, look, I'm going to hit an EMF 5 or whatever like that, have somebody send you a text message or something. But it's a cool little feature where like you see like stuff giving off EMF that's plugged in. This is a very creaky house. But if you notice, I'm standing still and there's still creaks happening. That's the ghost walking around. But anyway, the way that this game works is you collect evidence, and then that evidence kind of stacks. It's not just like, oh, I found a temperature drop, and okay, now I can log that as temperature drop. You kind of have to be like, I'm going to make sure. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to kind of walk around the area where I know the ghost is, which is the hallway. Again, that's the outlet there. And, oh. Yeah, every once in a while, it'll bug out. You see what it's doing to the EMF meter. But, yeah, so I'm going to walk around, see if I can hit a 5. Oh. Where was it? I hit a 5 real quick. I do like that you can get wandering evidence in this game. So if you get, like, an EMF 5 here, it can move and you can follow it. That does happen in real-life investigations. Now, while I'm walking around trying to find EMF spikes, I'd like to now speak to the developers, because there's things that I would love to talk to you about. And there's things that I would love to... Oh, we got it! EMF 5 right there.
These lights are acting funny. I should continue investigating.
Aha, see, now if I go into tab, you'll see EMF, and it's noted down, but I have to find it a couple more times, and then he'll be like, yeah, I'm sure it's paranormal. Anyway, so what I'd like to say to the developers is I'd like some things to be added to this equipment-wise. I would like to see an SLS camera. That would be amazing. I'd like to see a full spectrum camera where you can like take digital pictures of just like stills instead of using the camera, because this is fun and all. You can put on the night vision and stuff, but I would love it if I could see a like a full spectrum camera. And thermal would be amazing, like a FLIR camera. Oh my god, that would be so cool. But now that I've got one piece of evidence, which is EMF, I actually can start doing the other pieces of evidence. Oh. 5. So, yeah, it doesn't necessarily have to be EMF 5 first, but it's kind of like the easiest one right now to get. But now since I've got, yeah, see, look, it's hitting that 5. Maybe this one doesn't stack. I'm not sure. Anyway, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring up my temperature. One thing I think would be really cool is if they... look, see, it's... Yep, there it goes. Woo! But one thing I think would be cool is if they added hotspots. I think hotspots are primarily associated with demonic activity. Look at it go, look at it go, look at it go. One thing, though, like a really cool attention to detail, is if I come over here to the vent and point it at the vent, it'll actually get substantially colder as it goes up in temperature. You can usually tell if the ghost is around because the temperature, the thermometer goes nuts. Stuck at a constant 69. It is actually. Why are you stuck at a constant 69? What happened? Did it bug out? Hey, is it bugged out? What's going on here? Hello? Whoa, weird. Yeah, there we go. Okay, it changed to a 69.2. It's a little bit warmer in here. Another thing I would like for them to add are really, really, really subtle ghost events. Like, imagine how crazy it would be if, like, I come out of this room and say, in this room right here, you have, like, a little head, just like a shadow head poking out looking at me. Or something, or I turn around and then my thermometer's going nuts, by the way. Like, turn around, there's, like, just a shadow that kind of, like, slinks back behind wherever I'm pointing, and then I come around here and it's gone. Like, stuff like that would really make this just amazing. Maybe I have to go back to EMF. So while I'm looking around for more EMF, I'm actually going to tell you one quick little story of like one of the scariest investigations I was ever on. I was at my buddy's house who claims that everywhere he goes, he's followed by a demon. And after that night, I believe him. Because we were there, and it wasn't a full-blown investigation. It was kind of more relaxed. But, you know, I was there, and I had my, my camera and stuff. My camera kept bugging out. Oh, 5. We got a 5.
The EMF meter
There
should
it
not
goes.
behave this way. This is paranormal.
See what I'm talking about? Okay, it stacks. So now this has changed. It's absolutely detected paranormal activity. So now we're actually kind of done with the EMF meter, and we can switch to something else. I'm going to switch back to the thermometer, because that should be unlocked, quote unquote, now. But anyway, so yeah, my camera kept spazzing out. So I couldn't use my camera anymore. But eventually, as
These temp readings
There
are
it goes.
unusual.
See? And now I can look, and I have found some regular cold spots. And we've got to get that a couple more times, at least one more time, in order for it to move on. Yep, see, there it goes. Dude, look at that. That's crazy. Something just pinged.
Something is going on here.
Yeah.
These temperature readings are definitely paranormal.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, see? There we go. This must be paranormal. Anyway, so long story short, I was in the room that was seeing the most activity. And have you ever had a child come up to you and like grab your leg to get your attention? That is exactly what it felt like on my right. Ooh, we have audio.
I don't hear anything worth recording.
Come on, I wasn't fast enough. But now the ghost is going to start to be more active and let me hear it more.
I'm not going to record white noise and then spend hours listening to it.
Right. I mean, that is part of the gig. But anyway, yeah, like I got grabbed on my leg. I felt the fingers. I felt...
I'm not going to record white noise and then spend hours listening to it.
Kidding me? You don't hear that?
Wow, that's great audio.
Yeah,
evidence.
see? Holy crap. Yeah, the ambiance is so good. I really, really like this game. I recommend it. It's only like, what, like $9 or something like that on Steam. Get it, man. It is worth it. It's super creepy. It really does nail down the paranormal hunting stuff. I can ask questions on the EMF, but I believe that this is a residual haunting, so you won't get any responses. But look, I'll just show you how that looks. So you press E to do your interaction thing and bring up all these questions. Then you can do stuff like, is this your home?
Is this your home?
It'll go like he's listening, and then he'll be like, I'm going to play that
Let's
back.
play that back and have a listen. Is this your home?
Yeah, and, you know, that is very true to life. Most of the time you won't get a response. I've never gotten an EVP in this game. I did one time, but it wasn't a voice, it was a piano note. I investigated an old abandoned church that still had the piano inside of it. And,
Nothing here worth recording.
really? Really, you don't hear that? It had a piano in there, but the keys were all just broken. Like, I tried. They were all just like...
What was that? I'm glad I captured it with a recorder.
Yeah, see. Anyway, all the keys were just like beyond repair. They were just broken. Anyway, we put the voice recorder on the piano, and we're all just kind of quiet. And amongst the footsteps that we could hear going up and down the aisles, in the recorder we heard just one really faint, just ping. Just a piano note. That was crazy. I might actually be able to catch it on camera now, which would be cool. It might just want me to keep... Oh, God!
Incredible. I captured a ghost on film.
Jesus. This game isn't very jump scare heavy, but man, when it is, it'll get you. So yeah, that's what the ghosts, at least this ghost looks like. That's what a ghost interaction looks like. I wonder, do I have enough where I can That was creepy. That was a creepy sound. It's definitely a residual ghost. I think I've got enough to go on. I'm gonna see if I can get at least one more picture of the ghost. Again, just having it separate from the video camera would be cool. Just ooh.
Seems like the noise has become too faint to record.
That was nice, though. Like, how sick would it be if I come down here and there's just, like, something standing on the stairs? Oh, this game has so much potential. Oop. I heard you.
I'll keep that as audio evidence.
Do you whispers? The camera viewfinder, the camera itself could be just a little bit bigger.
It's pretty rare to have multiple photos in an investigation.
Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Alright, so Jesus. What? Oh, there you are.
Multiple ghost photos in one night. Amazing. Multiple
Amazing.
ghost photos will help solidify evidence.
Yeah. Now I've got it. I definitely have enough. Okay, so as of right now, finalized investigation does really nothing. Just kind of confirm it. I'm assuming that later on, in later builds of the game, when you hit finalize, that'll end it. I don't know. All right, let's go. That was it. That was our first ghost hunt. Look, man. All right, look. How much did you want me to get? And also, why are there like 5 spaces behind each period? Anyway, yeah, this is your summary page, and this shows you, you know, pretty much what you've already seen in the journal. Although substantial paranormal activity has been found within the home, there is no reason for concern. This appears to be a residual ghost. Very unaware of its presence, of your presence, the residual ghost has no idea that it even exists. Somehow the memory of their previous live? Should be lives, with an S at the end, for whatever reason have been imprinted on the world and plays at unpredictable moments. That's true. The activity will probably continue at various intensities, but is completely harmless. If there are further concerns, CSPPI will return to the residence for a follow-up investigation. And what do I click spacebar? Okay, there we go. There was our first hunt. So now you've got a gold trophy and stuff like that. You can go back to the location, and I'm not sure if it's the same people or, I mean, it makes sense because it's the same house. I don't know. I really don't know. But anyway, that was the first mission, the first episode. This is new. That's my picture. That's cool. I like that. That's new. Anyway, that was the first episode. Thanks for watching. Please go show the devs some love, because I want this game to do well. I want them to know that they've got a good product, they've got a solid idea. And yeah, that's about it for this episode. I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna do the next episode. But for now, I'm gonna leave this here. I'm gonna bookend it right where I started. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, all of the YouTube tropes, and I'll see you later.